Syngonium plant is an easy-to-grow indoor plant that grow really fast if you keep its good care. There are few very important Syngonium plant care tips that you must follow for a well-growing Syngonium plant. So let's start. Subscribe to our channel for more updates. The most important thing to keep in mind while growing Syngonium plants is the quality of soil mixture. Providing the right amount of moisture to Syngonium plant is really important, and a little mistake can result root rot problem. Syngonium plant requires a well-draining, water-retensive soil mix that remains moist but not wet. If your soil dry out so fastly, then the plant grow but very slowly. Humidity makes the Syngonium plant full of leaves, so keep in mind your soil mix must be well draining and also retains good amount of moisture in it. Buying a soil mixture for Syngonium plant can be a good choice. You can check a good soil mix for Syngonium plant added in the description box. The next important thing in Syngonium plant care is watering technique. Watering Syngonium plant is also a big point in order to maintain a well-growing plant. If you are a beginner, then don't add water until you feel it is drying. Try to maintain a slightly moist soil mix, not too much wet and too much dry. Syngonium plant is a water-loving plant, but blockage of water is the main problem. Overwatering causes these type of yellow leaves on Syngonium plant and sometimes the whole plant dies. So first make sure soil mix is good to be used for Syngonium plants. You can also use a spray bottle to moisten its leaves, so it feels humid and grow faster. The next thing in Syngonium growing tips that can boost the growth of Syngonium plant on a next level is the good fertilization. It's not that simple to add any fertilizer after a month or so. You have to use a good fertilizer that fulfills the needs of Syngonium plant. As it's a tropical area plant and it have to produce more leaves and branches, we have to use a nitrogen-enriched fertilizer. The best option for this is Cow Dung Compost, that work just perfect. As it contains nitrogen, therefore the leaves on Syngonium plant also grow really well. You can also check out a detailed video on making and applying Cow Dung Compost added in the description box. In Syngonium plant care, our next point is to locate Syngonium plant correctly. In its origin, it is grown in the shade of bigger trees with a bright light and much of humidity. Syngonium plant doesn't require so much of sunlight to grow, little bit of sun and full day with a bright light works great. So it is best to choose a semi-shaded area, it works very well. Make sure the area have good light, deficiency of light also makes the leaves yellow. Syngonium plant stops its growth when it facing any stress condition, that could be due to overwatering or transplanting effects. The biggest reason is the seasonal change that have a major effect. In rainy days, you find a really fast growth on your Syngonium plants, but in hard winter days, Syngonium plant literally stops growing. So also make your mind around the growing season of Syngonium plant, as it helps to grow Syngonium plant very fast. Now if your Syngonium plant is growing fast, and you wants to propagate it, then check out this video. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel.